Prenuptial agreements are agreements made between a husband and wife before they get married, with a view to trying to regulate what may happen in the event that the marriage does break down in the future. They're not for everybody. We don't see them in too many cases. Quite often we see them in cases where there's a second marriage or where parties have got assets that they want to ring fence and protect from their spouse. The starting point with prenuptial agreements is that they're not enforceable in this country, unlike other countries like the USA, where they are very popular and used all of the time, particularly in Hollywood. There was a recent case in this country, a case called Radmacher, involving a German lady, and that was a case that was dealt with by the highest court in the land, who effectively enforced the use of a prenuptial agreement, and this has led to them being much more popular in this country now. In practical terms, the things that you need to be thinking about if you want to take out a prenuptial agreement is making sure you give yourself plenty of time and probably discussing it with your partner. The courts really frown upon cases which are dealt with immediately before the wedding, and really, to be honest, the last thing you want to do is to be discussing the breakdown of the marriage at the time when you're planning the wedding to go ahead. One of the things also is that both parties need to have independent legal advice. One solicitor couldn't act for both parties, and there would need to be full disclosure by both parties of their financial positions. Both of those are essential for an agreement to be enforceable through the courts. The drafting of prenuptial agreements can be complex and quite difficult, but we at Chafes feel as though we've got the experience and perhaps the sensitivity to lead you positively through that process.